My intro.
That should be
Sweater.
as intro you what I do.
Hey, chill, chill. Gotta get a throat ready. Sorry, sorry. Eh, What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TooFriedZay, aka fuck you, AJ. Fuck you. Oh, that's how you getting muted now. Fuck you talking about. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TooFriedZay, aka Demon. Well, the demon in every game. See, he done made me fuck up. I fucking hate you. Made me mess up my goddamn intro. I'm targeting you
Did
now.
I ask?
I want to smoke with you now. You did the wrong thing other day.
Bree. Bree.
Oh, they updated the show now?
Hey Bree.
We're in outer space. Alright, what we doing? What we doing? What's going on? What's happening?
Oh, we done. We done. FFA. FFA.
Word.
Put an FFA. Put an FFA. Put an FFA. Put an FFA.
Hello. Hello.
Bree. Bree.
What do you want?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Wow. I thought we were besties.
We
Alright.
are. We are. We are. You know how I checked up on you today?
Oh yeah, that's right, 'cause I'm like depressed or whatever.
Zay, put
Don't
an
be
FFA.
depressed. Just get high.
My fucking god, nigga. Ah.
Alright, so while we wait, I'm gonna just sit here and roll this gas. Eee, that beef bag tough. I should've got that.
I gotta find the code now.
Maddie, if you tell someone, you just realize your mic isn't unmuted.
Shit, let me make my
Girl. Girl.
No, we're not doing that.
Unmute your mic.
Bro, how that's cat, bro? I don't got no. I don't know what you talking about. I don't got no maps, bro, whatsoever.
I don't know.
I know. I appreciate that. Turn your mic up. Damn.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Bro,
How's everybody doing today, huh? Huh?
Good. How are you?
Perfect. I'm about to roll up a ball real quick while we wait. Ooh.
hey up.
We all getting drenched over here. Oh my gosh.
All of Maddie's coochie juices are all up on me. Yes, sir.
Yo, I'm about to change my skin. I'll be right back.
Oh my. Hurry
I
up.
love Maddie's coochie juice. AJ, you're just mad because you can't ever get some.
Lies?
The lies.
That's fucked up.
I can't get some.
Not for Maddie, you can't.
The fuck? Where am I?
Me though.
Nah, she's mine.
FFA.
Alright, alright. I'm not gonna get in there yet because I know y'all gonna kill me.
See, like you're the third wheel. Me and her, we're legit. You're the third. Right, Maddie? Girl, can you just kick a ball at me?
Silence.
Maddie.
See,
Is
look
that
this.
correct? That he's the third wheel? I swear to God, if you don't say yes. Say yes now. Nope.
Huh?
I love you. See, she loves me more than you. She just said it.
I'm a join.
Huh? JJ on? Oh yeah, he's a little whore.
You in the FFA thingy, right?
Should I get him on? I could try, but he's gonna be all like, I thought we weren't.
Triple date?
Yeah, you're just like.
Hold up. I can't hear you.
Calm your titties.
Oh, how you do that? I wanna do that.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Alright, I'm joining bet now. Alright, which one y'all winning?
Okay.
Winning your mama's coochie.
Hey, whoa there. Come on now.
I know, damn well you're not straight.
Bro, which one?
FFA!
Motherfucker. I don't know what that is.
Talk.
My
Oh.
school is going on.
Okay. No.
Who am I spectating? Alright.
Girl, I just muted my teacher.
That's upsetting. Don't say that on my stream.
No one cares about your shitty stream.
Maddie, I'm assuming that's something.
We want the smoke coming.
I'm dead.
Oh my,
Oh my god.
always so party.
Oh my goodness! I'm off.
Mute your stream, bro.
I don't have it on.
Mute your stream, bro. Alright, it's a whole echo, bro.
Bring that ass down here. I don't have it on.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I promise you I don't.
Yes, you do. The whole echo.
You a hoe. You's a hoe.
Charge IQ.
Bro, I don't got my stream on. They doubled me. Is it still an echo?
I don't Yep.
Bro, who got my stream on, bro? I feel like it's you.
Why would I have your damn stream on? I don't know your fucking YouTube.
Bro, you capping.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You get muted. I don't know, is it here? It's a girl.
Why did I skip that spectator mode? What was Dandy?
Don't kill her.
Oh, there's a box one. I fucking hate boxes. Can I fucking game. Whoever's right here, just kill me now. Kill me. I demand you to kill me. Why don't you kill me? Do it. Thank you.
Shoot.
I appreciate it. Now we go more settings. I can change this shit. Why the fuck is it doing this? Editors, that, here.
Yeah. Why are you on the phone?
Yep, I got a double press B to fucking do that shit. It's just retarded. What was that? happened to your folks? Senpai. Senpai.
Sorry, I have my mic muted. That what you say?
What happened?
I see what was going on. They were triple teaming us.
I try not to vary my routine. You have medicines to help you. I was back
You just left?
Yeah.
I'm saving that for my birthday.
He did that to me yesterday, and I still whip both of their ass.
If they're your family, why do you have their names written down? Charlie, you can't be alone anymore. If you ever need my help,
So, Madden, or whatever their name is?
I'll take care of
Madison.
Yeah, with the soccer skin that was him?
Nah, that was it. That was her.
Good.
The male soccer skin was him.
Yeah, she good.
That's his girlfriend. The other one was his best friend.
It's the perfect time for jokes. You funny, old man. Everybody needs somebody sometime. I want to have fun. I want to laugh. I want to not be scared. And I want to write the book. And I want to do all that with you. Hell yeah.
Where you at?
Right here, hold up. I wanna see something. Like, I wanna, like, why can't, like, I can do that, but, like, every time I'm in the regular match or something, it always go to edit, like, I don't want it to edit. Heard it.
Yeah.
Ooh, senpai.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you more.
And what?
I forgot you didn't mute yourself on the phone.
We hung up.
No, cause it was the echo. But I don't know what's going on now.
I don't hear nothing. It's fine. I
heard an echo.
You probably hear my fan.
No, I hear an echo. I hear my echo. Oh well. I'm going to the house.
22% more caffeine. Why Tuesdays? Because you made it through Monday. Gotta have a Wawa. You wanna hear some jingles? No, jingles are just great. No jingles in
Of course, a bow. Where's my bow?
I got a bow too, and I got a legendary pump. That's tough.
You got a pump?
What do you mean? I got a bow too.
I ain't grabbing that shit.
I got 75 for you. 100.
I got a big pot, but I don't got minis.
I got minis for you.
Wait, I got a surface.
Alright, are you finding? I got 2 big pots on me. You got a short in it. You talking?
No.
Senpai.
I'm talking now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You on his live? So you on his YouTube live?
He was live.
Alright. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's like a short in the mic now.
Yeah, I had my mic for like a good 7 years. And that joint was kind of new.
Ah.
Oh shit! There's people here.
Where?
I think near me. I think
Yeah, I see him. I tell you the one in the back.
Oh, it's another group.
No, we playing duels. We playing duels.
Oh, you be playing
Definitely playing duels.
But it's
Definitely playing duels.
Hey, I thought it was like 3. I need a better shot. I just want to keep it. Oh, we gotta go though someplace. There's 2 cars over there. It's a truck and a Lamborghini.
Why you keep going back to that one, bro?
What are those thingies over there? Ma, is it the small one?
Can you upgrade that shit here?
Huh? Is it the small one?
Oh, trying to come out and type this on.
Oh.
But Palooza dying. Something. Why is she breathing like that? Why is she pissing blood?
That's why I was asking Uncle Hamid. He just keep on saying she old. Somebody?
Not letting me in.
I know we got shot at, but it's okay.
Welcome back to the Rockstar Time Eric Fox and Mortal Kombat and deliver the violent alliance of champions.
I knocked him. Wait, don't finish him. Don't finish him. Don't finish him.
Okay.
Damn. What headshot you hit?
Oh no. Oh, that was not.
So I'm going to break down all the cool visual details and references to things hidden throughout this film. Spoilers ahead, and here we go. We open on the compound of the concept machine, future Scorpion in 1617. Now, playing Hanzo in this movie is the legendary.
Are you filming now, right?
Famous for many roles, but Marvel fans might know him as Akihiko in Avengers Endgame. These opening images focus very much on the gardening trowel used by Hanzo's wife, Harumi. This
Let's go pull up on it. Yeah, surprise.
I ain't mean to. I don't mean to. I'm just trying to stop. Well,
Like, keep hitting me over here.
To the store. Yeah.
Trying to find a teammate
Get in!
though. Don't be letting me. I want to kill his teammate.
Just to signal to us a different approach to the combat.
Kill him when he get out the storm.
Instead,
He may never get out of the storm.
Rogue to construct his iconic weapon. Rogue lives on as a symbolic
Ooh,
lifeline, tethering Hanzo to his future descendants, with Cole Young and his daughter sharing recorded bracelet in the Scorpion colors of yellow and black. And later, when Cole fights Goro, he too uses a dual throw order drawn from a
Fucking dick.
Laser dick.
Kind of finally It extends from his daughter's bracelet. All the ropes are connected. And then, of course, Bi-Han, future Sub-Zero, played by Joe Taslim, another martial arts star known for The Raid and Fast and Furious 6. This whole opening attack on the compound is very similar
I can't hold no more. What the fuck you giving me minutes for?
No, I want you to get full
Here,
shield.
the action and gore is really well choreographed.
I only got one big part.
The sword goes through his body until it explodes at the neck right when it hits the jugular. Then
TV, all this shit.
knuckles as that ice breaks his skin, kind of like Wolverine's claws. And then, of course, the freaking ballet that Hanzo performs.
Is it poop on the ground stuff?
I love this detail, how Bi-Han at first dodges it, but doesn't think to dodge it when Hanzo retracts it, scarring his cheek. But then later in their final
I think
fight,
she getting even sicker because he feeding her cat
that one
food.
mistake, so that when Scorpion tries to pull the same move again, this time he catches it.
Like, that's
But back in the
okay.
past, Bi-Han leaves Hanzo for dead.
You got
His
YouTube
dragon
and shit.
mark fades from his arm.
Let's fight up ahead.
Flames flame his body, leaving this outline of ash, similar to the way Scorpion will leave Sub-Zero at the end of this movie. Then Lord Raiden, played by Tadanobu Asano, longtime actor known by Marvel fans as Wolverine from Thor Ragnarok, rescues Hanzo's infant child, saving this bloodline that eventually leads to our hero Cole Young, played by Louis Kahn. He continues to don his ancestral colors with yellow.
Oh shit!
Damn, he won all
That
these.
eventually leads to our hero Cole Young, played by Louis Kahn. He continues to don his ancestral colors with yellow skin.
There's two of them.
I know. Hey, oh my god!
He loses the fight by failing to listen to his
Hold on, so I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs out. I'm not, the best I love
Alright.
Because he listens this time, he's able to get a solid hit before him. Then into the outworld, where we meet Shang Tsung, summoning Bi-Han, now Sub-Zero, to assassinate the champions of Earthrealm. While Bi-Han is generally seen in blue, they use darker tones for his costume here as a nod to Bi-Han's noob Cybot form. And Cole meets Jax.
Cole Young, the man that took the belt from Eddie Tobias.
Eddie Tobias is a nod to Mortal Kombat game creators Ed Boon and John Tobias. Jax also tells him,
Could have won today. How'd you control the cage?
strategically, this is what Cole applies to the final battle, using Raiden's ability to teleport them anywhere to control their own turf. Also, you can see it as a nod to the final scene where Cole heads to Hollywood to find the cage. Jax asks about Cole's marking here.
Where'd you get it from?
He was born with it.
What do you mean?
It's a birthmark.
Notice that this dialogue was reversed from its order back in the trailer, when it sounded like Jax didn't understand the concept of a birthmark.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
Yeah, solid fix there. So Sub-Zero attacks Cole and his family, and Jax lets them escape while he faces Sub-Zero. And in the background, in the graffiti, I love this, it reads downright plus LP, as in downright low punch. That's how you do Sub-Zero's freeze attack in the game, and this is the same move that Sub-Zero does on Jax. And as he freezes Jax's arms, you can actually see blood bursting from each of his wrist joints and then his elbow joints, showing how, bone by bone, his arms are breaking under the ice before both are ripped off at the shoulder. Back in the outworld, Melina shows up, reporting to Shang Tsung.
Yeah, that's tough.
Let's finish this. Yeah, he loves telling people to finish. Of course, a nod to his line, finish it, in the game. And he decides to send the reptilian Sizoth, using the name versions of Reptile from the game, call themselves. Sonya Blade has a classic movie crazy research wall, which is not a pretty beyond trope. Can we stop putting these in movies, Hollywood? But anyway, it documents the history of gods and warriors. Most of it is real world history stuff, but it does have parallels with characters from the Mortal Kombat games. Like there's this image of the Aztec sun god, which you can see as a nod to Kukulkan, the former outworld emperor based on Mayan and Aztec mythology. There's an article about a Matuka warrior, a nod to Nightwolf, who you'll know from Annihilation and the other games. There's a vase with a centaur that you could see as a nod to Motaro in the games. There's also this image showing a cracked skull that maybe could be a nod to visual when the X-ray vision shows the attacks as the bones break. But we need this movie's comic relief, Kano, who ends up being the one to defeat Reptile. Kano wins. Yeah, this heart rip and the line, of course, directly out of the game. And then Kano spits on this gnome, marking it for Sonya later when she uses it to stab him through the eye. As Kano leads them to Raiden's temple, he struggles to work his GPS. It's actually pretty similar to the way in the 95 film that Sonya's compass doesn't really work due to that island's mysterious magnetism. But they're found by Liu Kang, who leads them into the temple past these murals of past champions, including the great Kung Lao, ancestor ripping a dude in half and Outworld Emperor Shao Kahn. And when Cole sees the painting of the fight between Hanzo and Bi-Han, he experiences another vision. Hey Drac, what's up? Yeah, you can barely make out Scorpion's voice through the fire saying, "Unleash me," as the wrappings coat the blade handle, foreshadowing the visual of Cole's armor. It's interesting that he's speaking English here, right? I'm thinking when these warriors become these kind of demonic figures, perhaps their language changes from their native Japanese or Mandarin to the English that Cole hears it as, which might also explain the "get over here." Kano tries to steal the Amulet of Shinnok. This is one of the most powerful items in the Mortal Kombat universe, used by Shinnok when he and the other Elder Gods wage war against the One Being. It enhances the wielder's powers drastically, which might give Kano a way he could be resurrected in a future film, since I don't think we actually saw him put it back after Liu Kang told him to. Also nearby is this blue fan, probably the steel fan of Kitana, who was also a no-show in this film, but will probably appear in the next one. Hey, you know, I'm someone who's got a lot of things going on at the same time. I'm a bit of a multitasker, and so is my toothbrush. And thanks to the Element Sonic toothbrush from Vanity Planet for sponsoring this video. It's got a UV sanitation chamber that kills 99.9% of bacteria. That's in addition to the 40,000 brush strokes per minute it can hit, which is about 39,000 more brush strokes that I can manage on my own. So the Element Sonic has 4 brushing modes: clean, soft, whitening, and massaging. It's also got a 2-minute auto timer that ensures you are brushing the ADA recommended amount of time, while a 30-second interval timer prompts you to move to a different area of your mouth. Ow, I'm feeling it. I'm getting, here. It's got all these features, and it looks cool. Actually, it comes in multiple different colorways so that you can match it to your bathroom if you want. For a discount of 78% off. That's huge. Just click the link in the video description. Discount code NEWROCKSTARSVP will be automatically applied at checkout if you use our link. Crush shows teeth. Sub-Zero attacks Liu Kang, but Kung Lao saves him using his signature hat throw, and then he pops up from under it with his ground teleport move. And then Shang Tsung says, "But their souls of mine," which is what he always says after he sucks out someone's soul, as he does to Kung Lao later. Here in the fighting pit, Kung Lao tells Cole, "All you can do now is test your might." Yes, test your might. It's the name of the minigame from the Mortal Kombat series, also aligned in the awesome 1995 Mortal Kombat Techno Syndrome track. Liu Kang spars with Kano, sweeping the leg. Real cute. Let's see you doing that again. The only move you know, mate. Yeah, sweeping the leg. The classic shit move that I totally do all the time against my older brothers because I really sucked at this game. Also, I wasn't very athletic. I'm good at anything. I'm still not really good at anything. Except pointing shit out in movies. Hey, but props to Kano for that vertical jump there, which is really the other move I would just repeat when I did nothing else good. Liu Kang tells Cole about his old master Go Right Cho, a character from the games Master of the Drunken Fist, and a playable character in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, and Mortal Kombat 10. At dinner time, Kano's rage activates his Arcana, his eye laser ability. Notice afterwards how Kung Lao is smiling a little bit, revealing that this insulting Kano was all part of his plan to invoke Kano's Arcana. We meet other Outworld champions, including the Hunter Nitara, General Reiko, Cabal, and of course Goro. Now, Cabal is voiced by Damon Harriman, who played Charles Manson in both Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Mindhunter on Netflix. So Nitara doesn't last long. Kung Lao uses another move from the games, turning this hat sideways into this buzzsaw, splitting her in half. Yes, flawless victory, but you hear one fighter beats the other without taking any hits, which Kung Lao actually does here if you watch it closely. He dodges Nitara's strike and then grabs her to steer her directly into the saw. Meanwhile, Goro attacks Cole and his family, and it is emotional pain, being the pain that Cole needs to inspire his Arcana as a descendant of Hanzo who lost his family. And you can see that flash briefly in Cole's eyes as Goro is slamming the truck there. And now, with his Arcana activated, each of Goro's pounds to his armor results in less and less recoil on Cole, charging up his armor so that he can deliver the uppercut that his daughter wants, and then finishes off Goro by cutting off his hand, slash his chest, and stab it through the eye. Meanwhile, Jack's Arcana gets activated by lifting the boulder off Sonya, fills out his rebuilt arms into the big, super strong ones we know and love. And as
let's see
Robot's
here.
soul gets sucked
Oh
out,
my god, bro.
Liu Kang through the Raven Lightning Bolt portal into the void. I just love how each bolt forms what kind of looks like the folds of a curtain that drapes in front of them. Just a really cool design choice to show how they're like folding in space to get out of there. So Cole suggests that they split up and confront each champion in a different location, including the pit stage, the recurring stage from the games. This is where Jax faces Reiko. As their fight ends, Reiko kind of gets that faded neck roll that fighters always do in the game to set up a fatality. And Jax's fatality is, of course, his skull clap move. That's also a big one from the games. Sonya fights Kano back in the production stadium location of her home. The dagger gets flung loose, going directly into the target board, drawing of Sonya holding Kano's severed head. Maybe this is her response drawing to his graphic novel art that he's always doing. Meanwhile, against Cabal, Liu Kang performs his famous bicycle kick from the games, knocks him into the mud, where he finishes him with his classic Fire Dragon move.
Oh shit. Oh, hold on.
And Sonya, now with Kano's marking, blasts a hole through Melina's body, leaving her spine intact, but
no problem.
Also somehow the flesh on our side of the spine is clearly blasted away, like the blast curved around the spine a little bit, and the ribs are torched away, but not the meaty tissue around the spine. Whatever, it looks cool, and Melina's body's just freaky. Sub-Zero takes Cole's family, and they fight in this frozen fighting gym, and as Cole's hand bleeds on Hanzo's kunai, it awakens his ancestor.
Get over here.
Yep, you heard that. The instrumentation there just shifted to the 1995 theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Guess I did a lot of Yellow Belt karate.
No.
And again, great fight choreography here. Scorpion's sword gets wedged in the ice, and then later he stabs Sub-Zero with the chain blade and drags him into that sword so that he can use the same chain to pick back up the sword. And then Sub-Zero cuts Scorpion, releasing blood and freezing it into a blood-sickle dagger, and then stomping an ice wall into existence just to throw Scorpion into something. And then when Hanzo sees Cole's frozen family, we intercut with shots of his wife and his son also frozen, past and present combining as Hanzo realizes that his future bloodline is at stake. So working together with his descendants, Scorpion finishes off Sub-Zero with his famous fatality, his mask to breathe fire from the skull now. And Hanzo's face actually fully reverts to that skull as he returns to the fires of hell, where, if you listen closely, there's a really sunny in there. Yes, we are like to hear the voice of Quan Chi, a sorcerer from the Netherrealm who keeps Scorpion's soul in him. You might meet in the next film. And then in the final scene, we all caught this one. Cole said he is headed to Hollywood in search of a new champion for their team, casting a poster for action movie star Johnny Cage, starring in Citizen Cage, which is a title that he has brought up in some of the games. I love his Cage belt buckle. It expresses a larger-than-life ego, making me think they might cast a pro wrestler in the role. Actually, Ed Boon said that he supported casting wrestler The Miz as Johnny Cage in the next film. Actually, speaking of egomaniacal apparel, this shirt is actually one of our many great merch options that you can support the channel directly by purchasing it.
How fucking Johnny Cage get his junk since he an ex-movie star and shit? If he fucking just like having like to fucking get mugged and shit, or some shit, or just not mugged, or some shit happened and he accidentally killed somebody and didn't get the marking. And then that's how fucking Cole just finds him because he seen it on the news.
Wow, that'd be tough.
Because I don't want him just to have the market and be like a secret fighter like he was before. That's weird.
That's retarded. You need him to kill somebody to be like, damn.
Because a movie star, an action movie star that's an actual fighter that just has power. No.
And he's thinking about starring The Miz as it? Like The Miz, nah.
You gotta be funny.
The Miz is a wrestler.
I'm trying to think who could fucking play him. Thinking funny as shit. Damn. Ryan Reynolds. Just from Deadpool. I what's the bull? They said Keanu Reeves might be Kenshi instead of Johnny Cage. You don't think so? You know which one Kenshi is, right?
Huh?
You know who Kenshi is?
Yeah.
The blind boy.
Yeah.
Think about fucking Keanu Reeves in the Matrix.
Okay, if you're thinking all
Yeah,
that.
remove the sunglasses, put a fucking
But he
bandana
old
around
though.
the side. Huh?
But he old.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. He old. Kenshi is old, bro. Kenshi not a young boy.
Yeah, that's why he got the sword and telekinesis, man.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad, coach. I'm getting the one that's over here.
Look at John Wick, dog. You know they got another one coming out, right?
Need to. 'Cause I definitely do want to see him versus the world. Yo, he hit me dead in my fucking face.
Damn. Thought you had one.
He low as shit. My man's got him though.
He had to drop on you though.
No, he didn't, bro. I dropped down on
He
him.
had to drop on you. He was just waiting for you.
He over there by the house.
No, but that'd be hot though.
He got a boat. I don't know what color boat, but man's what?
They got the Johnny Cage right. They really gotta have that green.
That green light cheek.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if it's like an accident? Like, he just fucking reflex hit somebody. Bitch.
He gonna do like that.
He like, holy shit, did you see that? Yo,
You know they ain't random and shit.
You gotta be funny and shit like.
NewRockstarsMerch.com. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EABoss. Follow New Rockstars and subscribe to New Rockstars for breakdowns of everything you love. Thanks for watching.
Did you forget to install the dishwasher?
Do you need help finding a apartment?
With Old Spice Clinic, you can say goodbye, musty sweat. Goodbye, more sweat.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Fawcett. Spider-Man Far From Home swung the MCU to a bright future where no one can believe anything ever. With this being the final film of our Infinity Saga rewatch series, let us break down all the subtle visual details and Easter eggs we missed in past reviews to explore the endless length Mysterio and this film as a whole so effectively messed with our heads. The opening scene immediately hits us with a ton of lies. The monster that destroyed this Mexican town isn't Sandman, as you might deduce from that faux Easter egg on the license plate 463 for Spider-Man 4, released in 1963, the debut of Sandman Clint Marco, because director John Watts knew that we would look at the license plates after Homecoming, so now 463 is just a misdirect that he deliberately included in trailer footage. Even Nick Fury and Maria Hill are lies. They're actually the Skrulls, Talos and Soren. Into that by Hill's line here.
Nick, this was a tragedy, but it's not why we're here.
In Captain Marvel, Fury clarified that no one calls him Nick.
Everybody calls me Fury. Not Nicholas, Joseph, not Nick. Joseph.
And that is how he first spotted Talos.
Excellent work.
Later in this movie, Hill calls Fury Nick again.
Secret information.
Nick.
Now, wait, you're picking up an impulse.
Now, sure, people have called Fury Nick plenty of other times in the MCU. Maybe Hill is just more familiar with him. But these are the first prominent violations of the rule after it was established in Captain Marvel. Like, we can't fault past movies for not knowing Captain Marvel would set that rule in the future. But Far From Home is going out of its way to violate it now. And Quentin Beck arrives.
Getting my progress.
He always tells them to stay back and let him be the hero.
You should get to proceed, Fury. I don't see this ending well.
Appreciate your concern. I never leave my men behind.
Because Fury and Talos know that strength comes from cooperation, teamwork, not one man alone trying to fix things. The Midtown Morning News Black Recap shows the moment the marching band undusted, and I love how the basketball kid passed directly into the tuba and used its nose. News Earth There's a boom in the shot, and we get Betty's eyeline veil.
As we draw this year to a close, it's time to move on to a new phase of our lives.
One of the few nods to Marvel moving on to Phase 4. But not YouTube channels trying to make content despite Marvel production. Peter and Ned's costume is filled with Iron Man tribute art, like the murals that keep reappearing throughout this movie, constantly reminding Peter that this is all a feud over Stark's legacy. Does Stark's tech go to the beneficiary he chose despite him being kind of dope, or should it go to smarter adults who work their asses off for it, but, you know, are kind of evil? Happy's big check is from Stark Industries, signed by Pepper Potts, suggesting the company is still active. Also visible here is an old wrestling poster listing Crusher Hogan, the wrestler Peter tested his powers against in the comics, but also Bonesaw McGraw, the rainy movie version of that character played by Macho Man Randy Savage.
I'd like to for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of heat time.
What about the very interesting tie-ins between the MCU and the Raimiverse that I pray gets put together in a Spider-Verse? One of Spider-Man's fans holds up the photo of Peter coming out of the porta potty, the same one that the news uses as a stock photo of him in Homecoming. Peter's phone screen is cracked again, not as spider-webby as the end of Homecoming, but he's still got some of that web slinging in him. And his suitcase is labeled BFP, belonging to his uncle, Ben Parker. May hits him with a banana.
Oh.
Peter's spidey sense is still recovering from the trauma of sensing his dusty in Infinity War.
I'm just okay.
Peter is flying blind in this movie, especially vulnerable to the deeper theme of Far From Home, the danger of misperception. It may haunt him with this shame, forcing Peter to carry it with him to Europe. Also notice how Peter taped over his light switch. He's forcing it to stay on always because it's connected to the outlet below. Notice how he runs all of his stuff through that power strip. The light switch has to stay on to keep his Iron Spider charger running. That energy is rough. Peter's in-flight movie selections include The Snap, directed by Paul Greengrass, suggesting a Captain Phillips or United 3 style take on the events of Infinity War, Finding Wakanda, Huntin' Hydra, and Nova, directed by Thor's favorite astrophysicist and fan from Stonehenge. There's a title called Fruit of Iron, the Tony Stark story, which I have wondered, could they not Ironheart, Riri Williams, MIT student and Stark follower who might have been in the crowd for that Stark presentation? When man plays Beast Slayers, his avatar looks like him. Anyway, later in the Tower of London, he corrects Happy regarding the same.
During the stream, I'm gonna play this game real quick.
It's Albert. In Venice, the kids take a selfie. Pizza time. Nod to Peter Parker as the delivery guy in Raimi's Spider-Man 2. Mr. Harrington drops his phone. Actually, the end credits show the last photo taken as he dropped it. Which might have been automatic for holding it. And again, Mysterio's deception is everywhere. I pointed out last year how Quentin Beck hides in plain sight as a tourist behind Peter, and later creeping behind Peter and MJ is Gooderman.
Wow, what the fuck?
Mysterio's water monster rises from drones in the canals, but Mysterio himself first appears literally out of thin air, since you know he is just a projection. When Peter holds the bell tower from falling,
there we go. My mic's breaking now.
Pushing an orphanage. Oh, not the orphans. Because Peter is one. Flash says.
I'm gonna land over here.
Oh, what's up, kid?
Underwater generator and got hydropower.
Ori Bench is the classic comic origin of Spidey.
How's your day going? Can you hear me?
Wait, what? Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, how's your day going? Alright, well. Well, introduce yourself on the stream.
Wait, what?
Introduce yourself.
Why?
Well, introduce yourself to the stream. Sorry, my bad.
Hi.
And state your name. And state how good you look. Like you crack or no?
Why? I've never done that before.
Damn.
Hi, stream. I'm okay at the game.
Earth 19999. Earth 833 is the comics universe home to Spider UK. Maybe a nod to Peter's battles in London, the final act of this movie. The hollow projection forms this halo around Beck's head, making the shape of his fishbowl-style helmet. They also show mythological figures from real human history that Beck says the elementals were based on, the way Thor was rooted in human Norse mythology. Of course, Beck's story is bullshit. That's just like the multiverse is still a real thing in our world.
I did been good. Been losing, but it's been good.
The Venice street names are all nods to Spider-Man comics writers and artists. The Deo is for Jerry Conway, who gave us the Death of Gwen Stacy. The Bendisto is for Brian Michael Bendis, Miles Morales co-creator, longtime writer. The Michelinio is for David Michelini, Venom creator. Campo de R. Sterno is for Roger Stern, creator of Hobgoblin. And Calle de Sloto is for Spider-Man writer Dan Slott. Peter puts on Tony's glasses, similar to friends Tony wore in Infinity War, and links with Edith. And this key prop of the movie is another example of the misperception movie. Peter, flying blind, wants the insight Tony Stark had, but he has not yet proven himself worthy to inherit that mission. Edith shows everyone who screams.
I got a mini for you.
Looking up witchcraft after suspecting Stu to be witch-related. Mr. Harrington is texting someone finally some good luck. Poor guy.
What do you play on?
PlayStation.
Dimitri's is
I got 70 for you.
Brad is searching for romantic spots in Prague.
75, sorry.
And Flash texts that he hasn't heard from his parents, and at the end of the movie, they don't pick him up from the airport. We made a couple theories about that. Really, I just think he could just be rich, and his parents don't care about him. Peter gets a new stealth suit, which he later describes as
what?
Oh, tight around your web shooter fucker. Well, since this suit came from Fury / Talos, and since that unit was treated like Mysterio, it is possible that Mysterio could have constructed this suit to make the easier to manipulate. Think about it, it is a stealth suit. Certainly
For copyright purposes, right?
Flashier hero,
Yeah, I know. I already know.
And also worth noting that Peter has to lose this suit and make his own new suit in order to defeat Mysterio in the end of the movie. When Peter distracts everyone on the bus away from him jumping up to take out the drone, MJ has not leaned over to look out the window, so Peter would be in her eye line. Notice how her suspicious eye is directly on him when he lands. And I didn't notice this before. He takes out the drone by firing a web grenade past it, shooting the cliffside so that another web strings forward to catch the drone and yank it back. In Prague, Beck gives Peter a rooftop heart-to-heart, just like Tony Stark did for him on the rooftop at Homecoming, tempting Peter to share those Stark legacy frames with Clint and Beck, while at the same time, frames are also used to lure Peter back to his teenage life, with MJ offering to share opera binoculars with him, even though they're definitely seated close enough to the stage to need opera glasses. Mysterio's fire elemental attacks, and Fury and Poole drive up in a car with a license plate ASM 28965, a nod to the comic Amazing Spider-Man released in September 1965, the debut of Molten Man, which is similar to this monster. But Mysterio's not expecting them to roll up so soon, so when they pass in front of Beck's laser, bullet holes appear in the windshield, since the drones are using bullets and pulse blasts to create damage. Mysterio fakes a dramatic sacrifice right in front of Peter, making a power-up and a snap gesture, recreating Tony's I Am Iron Man moment.
Are you good at the
Before we
game?
continue, thanks to Bang Energy for sponsoring this video.
But
Here's me every time you crack it.
I'm pushing up a colossal
Every can of Bang is 16 ounces. It contains 300 milligrams of caffeine. It's sugar-free and has 0 calories. And yet, it tastes great with over 20 different flavors to choose from. One of those great flavors is Blue Raz. Raz stands for razzmatazz, which is what raspberry
Raz. I just say Raz.
When I'm feeling real
I don't know. It's YouTube in the background.
A can of Bang Energy helps pick me up so that I start to feel like I have spidey sense. This is just what feeling
I just hope
energetic
YouTube don't
feels
copyright me.
Check out Bang on Instagram. You can get 25% off your order at bang-energy.com and use the code NEWROCKSTARS25. There you can buy cans of Bang Energy, including their sweet tea and keto coffee flavors. You can also get clothing, fitness supplements, all kinds of stuff to be your best Bang self. Thanks again to Bang Energy for sponsoring this video. Get 25% off at bang-energy.com.
I was about to say, who you fighting?
Wait, what?
No, I thought you were fighting somebody.
Bruce?
Do you have any bow in there?
Which is all set up to deceive Peter. In fact, in the
Oh, there's a kid.
You can see William gets a Reba peering out at us from under the cap. Look at that corner of the screen, you'll never see your villains leave Iron Man villain. The box is trapped! she'd be like, whoa, wait. And the music that's playing is
I'll definitely take this. You got rockets?
describing the feeling
No.
of being stuck in a bad place instead of living the life you want.
Oh, wow.
Peter, how he
Oh, can you take this? 19.
Yeah, I can hold
Because I
that.
am not.
Team Mysterio also strategically placed military medals and a photo of glasses.
That
I
was
heard.
so many bows.
I heard, wait, but how many bows you using?
And then another team member,
You only got one bow?
to make him think he carelessly
Yeah, I only have a bow. Oh, there's kids shooting.
Shoot me with one.
We
Impulse.
learned that Beck invented barf, which in Civil War Tony described as
Extremely costly.
Go ahead, shoot it down.
Hijacking the
Shoot it down. Yeah.
hijacks the brain, justifying how these drones are so deceptive. Actually, in the next episode of the Big Question, Tony and I break down the
I'm going around the tree.
functionality and implications of
Are you
Mysterio's
turkey?
tech. You're gonna want to check it out. See Mysterio's victory plays out over a vigil mural of Iron Man with Tony
Start
Stark's
shooting.
face inlaid. Reminder, not the suit, stand inside the suit. Pete, handed off that legacy to the war. Eddie. I love how after Peter reveals himself to MJ, the camera pans around to reveal Ned shocked in the corner, just like the gag in Homecoming when Ned found out about Peter.
Sound down.
Then wears a mocap suit, reminding us that this whole group is really just a filmmaking group.
Oh,
You got
that's
it.
cool. I'm so low.
Crafts William is the cinematographer and
Yeah,
visual effects
meds.
artist.
Nope.
Screenwriter. Victoria
I got
takes
the
selected
big part, though.
resources in specific areas to trick satellites. So she
What did he
does
have?
I
And
legit.
Janice is the
Yeah,
wardrobe
that's all.
designer,
That's all.
and Little Miss Pickpocket is your AMC A-list app.
Bro,
Fury picks
stop.
up Peter in a card tag NTU 83779, a nod to Marvel Team Up issue.
Did he have any
83,
rockets?
in July 1979, which teamed up
Wait, what?
Fury, Peter Parker.
Did he have
But
any
again,
rockets?
Like all this
No,
is
he
a
didn't.
Mysterio illusion.
Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna get rockets.
Break down
Alright.
all the
Alright, let's go.
creativity that
They're
went
actually
into
pretty
this
hard to
big
find,
read.
no
Let's do
cap.
this one last time for this series. A fake down. Mysterio includes the detail of fake Fury reacting
Rift
to
on
Bill
me if
being
you
an
time.
illusion, to trick Peter into later trusting fake Fury, thinking he's not part of the illusion. Mysterio projects Peter back in his high school in his past suit, triggering Peter's anxiety over balancing high school.
I didn't pay for that.
He punches the wall where he thinks
No,
Mysterio
I
is,
didn't.
cracking it, which the VFX artist based on the Truman Show, when Truman being manipulated crashes into
Alright, I'm
the
not
wall
landing
and
right
stops
there,
in the
so I'm just
sky.
going around.
Mysterio uses Peter's Eiffel Tower
We
MJ
can go
Yeah, let's
past
go
it.
here. Let's go here. Go here.
Ooh.
Oh, they're rebooted. Go here. Go here. Go here.
Oh, I say somebody just got rebooted though.
Yeah, go. Come to me. Come to me. I have
It's only
minis for
dude.
you.
I'm about to say it's only dudes.
Peter touches the mirror,
I have
gets
minis
stuck
for
to
you,
it,
though.
which the VFX
Alright,
team
let's go.
based on Matrix, and the Spider-Man clones dogpile on him like
There's a big cloud right there.
in Matrix.
I got one too. I didn't think I had one.
Statues. These are actually the 4 Avengers who died or retired during these
Campfire.
movies.
Oh my God.
Around beside Peter. Peter's actually standing
This is
on
the
his
stuff
shield.
he's
Black Widow and Vision are still standing. Stark's head is on the ground while his body remains standing with his gauntlet outstretched. Then Peter's at Tony Stark's
Oh, no
grave,
way.
triggering Peter's survivor's guilt. Iron Man zombie crawls toward him. Yikes.
What can I upgrade? I can't craft nothing, bro.
And then Peter stuck inside the snow globe.
Yeah,
You gotta, you gotta
mix
mix this?
Actually, the pile of
Nope, never mind. I got one.
I got that.
I got one. Gotta mix it.
The SWAT officers
Where you
are frozen because they're parts of the illusion still. And then the truth hits Peter like a
You
train.
got
A literal train.
mechanical parts?
No.
Which Peter
I
was
wish I
becoming
did.
because earlier when he moved like a bullet train, that was
well, then I'm gonna
illusion.
take my green
This time
shotgun
it's
back.
He is all messed up. And that disorientation lasts through him seeing happy.
Bro, dude, that was so low.
Oh my God, I keep shooting.
Vibrant flowers are likely further
Alright,
from
let's
Peter
go.
off. What are we in Midsommar? Everything's colorful. This can't be real. Holland and Holland? What? Flash's Instagram
There's a
feed
med
shows that
kit.
his
I
account
actually want to
name
use
is
that right now for 5
Spidey's
health.
#1 fan.
Go ahead, you
If
got
look at
it.
the comments, most of them are bots.
Are we going
This
around?
poor guy has defied his followers.
Bet.
Now, in the suit lab on the jet, include alternate designs, including the Spider Armor Mark I, the Superior Spider-Man suit, his homecoming suit,
Come
the
to you.
Spider suit from Infinity War and Endgame, and what looks like the Secret War stealth suit. And then later, he makes his new suit from what looks
Oh,
like
they
the
still
Spider
over
Armor
there?
Mark II
I ain't
and
pushing,
the
though.
Spider Armor Mark III.
I'm taking
Oh,
the
really?
shooter.
Notice that he does not
No,
add
they
the waste
inside.
web fluid storage
I ain't pushing it,
that
though.
his suit had,
Yeah,
which
same.
leads to him running out of webbing in London. In And Peter reaches into the hollow gauntlets, just like Tony did with his kind of tech in Iron Man, reminding Happy of his old boss, who he plays Back in Black by Led Zeppelin, AC/DC. And just as Happy does over the slap, he uses his pinky and thumb, making the Spider-Man web slinger gesture. There's another scroll clue here.
I thought Kree having sleeper cells for top secret information.
Yeah, Kree sleeper cells sounds like a concern of someone involved in a Kree scroll war. One final clue comes later after the battle.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Of course, setting up the post-credit scene reveal in a car tagged HNM 6 2011, Hawkeye and Mockingbird, number 6, released in 2011, which included a Skrull posing as Fury. My guess is that the real Fury was working with the Skrulls on the Sword space station called the Peak. After increasing his taser web voltage, Peter uses this function to take out the drones from the inside out. And after his cool flip, he gets hit with a sonic cannon, confirmed to be the same type from the Stark design.
I hear people.
Hulk and equipped on War Machine.
Oh yeah, I hear it too. I hear
There's
Bose.
a car tagged M95 XLV, XLV being Roman numerals for 45, for the astonishing Spider-Man number 45, released in 1995, which was the debut of She-Venom.
Move slowly. See where they be at.
It could be a nod to MJ's future.
There's a chest up here, right here.
There's a drone that takes them into the Tower of London. Notice the thermal scanner.
Because we can make this ours real quickly.
Inactive.
Break some windows, set up walls.
Meanwhile, Peter uses the bridge sign as a shield and the explosive drone piece, flinging it up at him, similar to Cap in Endgame, holding his shield out while swinging Mjolnir by the strap up at Thanos. Peter rediscovers his tingle. He blindfolds himself to trust his instincts and break through Mysterio's misperception.
Oh, footsteps, footsteps.
Yeah, I hear.
He's running behind the drones. Peter.
Oh, you hit me down.
Is he a boy?
Nah, he shot me down.
Oh, to do it, to do it.
Down the hallway, he was actually much closer to Peter within the line of fire. Straight zone warning was a clue that this back at the end of the hallway is another projection. And notice how Beck points his blast at Peter like a gun, his finger around the trigger.
Dip out, dip out, dip out.
Haunting.
No, I suffered the way on accident.
And Peter never
Sorry,
does get
shotgun the
literal
way on
confirmation
accident.
that he's dead.
They still up there.
They are.
Yeah. You want to get back?
Then come here.
Peter kisses MJ beside an upside-down Mercedes tagged PSAM-143. That's for The Amazing Spider-Man issue 143, which featured Peter's first kiss with MJ. The car being inverted could be a nod to that upside-down kiss.
Oh, they hit me? I didn't even know that.
Hey, yo, watch your back.
We've seen Peter drive through a new atrium constructed into Avengers Tower, which many of us believe could be in
Oh, how? Oh.
the Baxter building in the Fantastic Four.
I got one rocket.
As
Here
Peter
we go.
approaches
89?
on the lower terrace, there is definitely an orangish blur with a bit of blue in there.
Get in the bush, let's get in the bush.
You know, in my head,
Bring the big
it
pot.
could be and definitely is Ben Grimm. Or, you know, a squirrel pretending
Wait,
to be-
come here, come
On
to
the
me.
street
Okay,
level,
you
there's
got
a
that.
barrier wall that reads, "We are so excited to show you what comes next." With a timeline showing the numbers 1, 2, 3, and
I see where he at. Don't push, don't push.
Or likely referring to phase 4 or the
I'm gonna
Fantastic
shoot at him.
Four.
They're gonna be coming out on my side.
Oh, crap one, crap one.
Like
Oh.
J.K. Simmons, as he was in the Raimi movies. This Spider-Verse is getting real interesting. The Daily Bugle is now a Civil War-style conspiracy show.
One's cracked.
Knocked one, knocked one.
Mysterio's doctors footage,
I'm on the other one.
training and outing Peter.
Hit up for 26.
Gotta go finish this team.
Calling back Aunt May's final
Got him. Got him. Spray
Let's
gang.
go.
Spray gang. And I got a scar in the. Bro. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. On the stream. I'm right here, I'm right here.
Perception as a whole wins the day. It's a reminder that after all this, we still live in a world of false narratives in which privacy is a thing of the past. And so concludes our Infinity Saga rewatch.
Oh, I got that, Dan.
Thank you so much for joining me for this ride. It's been amazing, eye-opening, content-providing. Actually,
I got that,
for my
Dan.
official ranking of all
Oh, do it,
3
do it,
great
do it.
MCU films. Also, some deeper theories for upcoming Marvel
Ah,
films based on
I got it.
clues we
Right.
found during this process. A lot of stuff. And of course, more rewatches coming your way.
Where's
starting
that?
with
Where's
Sam
that? Where's
Raimi's
that?
Spider-Man.
Oh, we gotta go
You can
zone.
join
We
these
gotta go
monologues
zone.
on Discord by
Alright,
becoming
we
a
up.
patron at patreon.com/newrockstars. Follow me on Instagram at EABoss. Follow New Rockstars.
I had a
and be sure to
purple
subscribe
pump. Where'd it go?
because you are not ready for what comes next.
I have one. I didn't take yours, though.
Did you pick it up from over
Oh.
here?
No. Did you actually drop it? Because I didn't take it. I took the one that that guy had.
Come on. Who was the it's a drop.
Bro, I need mats, man. I have like no mats, sadly.
Here.
Oh, this chest gave me a big pot. Oh yeah, what can I shoot? I need to do this 4 times. Never mind.
Big pot.
I said to do that.
Oh, yo, you want a purple tech instead? You want a purple tech? Big pot right here. Alright. Big pot. Oh, I got hit. Quick res, quick res.
Oh, might be dead to storm. I might be dead to storm. No.
That's gay. Impulse out.
Those guys are such sprayers.
Impulse away.
Stop shooting at me.
You impulse to another team. I won't let you know that. That's gay as fuck, bro.
I can't edit it. There we go. I have like no mats. Like no heals. Go get this. Oh, everyone's fighting. Oh crap! No, leave me alone.
Hey, Drake, what's up? Here's the Hotel Transylvania.
Oh my god, stop shooting at me.
Welcome back to the Rockstars. I'm your boss, and the new Morbius trailer reveals Jared Leto as the Sony Spider-Man anti-hero Morbius, the living vampire. Hunka, who appears to exist in the Venom corner of the Sony Spider-Verse. But according to a few Easter eggs, this corner shares a weird alleyway back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm gonna explain who Morbius is and what the Spider-Man tie-ins mean in a shot-by-shot breakdown of everything you missed in this trailer.
Don't try that.
In case I break anything too accurately, and let's get started.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have.
Okay, this opening clip introduces us to a young Michael Morbius, a kid with a rare blood disorder that requires him to walk with crutches. In the comics, this condition makes adult Michael Morbius look beast-like, but here in the movie, it makes him look like the lead singer to 30 Seconds to Mars. He attends what looks like a Greek Orthodox school. Notice the priest, the Greek lettering in the school name. In the comics, Morbius comes from Greece, and it is at this school where he meets his mentor figure, played by Jared Harris, whom I think could be playing a version of Morbius' friend and assistant in the comics, Nikos. But Harris' character remains unnamed at the moment, for reasons that I'll get to later. The music that we hear is the famous Beethoven composition, Here Elise, published 40 years after Beethoven's death, with the identity of this Elise lover remaining a mystery. This song choice could reflect Morbius' life after death, though he's not dead in the sense that most vampires are. He's a living vampire, more than a bit. Or it could refer to Morbius' eternal passion for love Martine, a woman he.
Oh no.
Whatever. As young Michael recovers in a hospital ward, he shows off his genius by playing chess against no one. Just still somehow losing.
Why'd I do that?
He moves his bishop to c4, to his Greek Orthodox bishop. With this Jared Harris, maybe Nico be a bishop? Am I reading too much into this? Probably. Let's move on.
onset of your disease. You'll find it. I should have died.
How?
Why am I still here? Not to fix this.
Okay, and for this
GG,
week's
man.
comics, Dr. Morgan wins
Yeah,
the
GG.
Nobel Prize, yet here, during his acceptance speech,
Senpai, I'ma
he
call you right
so
back.
good, I'm wondering if he'll faint, and that could further his
I'm joining your
desperation
lobby.
to find a cure for this terminal
Okay.
illness. Notice that the studio title cards
I'ma
include
call you
a
right back.
specific
I'ma join your
wording
lobby.
in association with Marvel
Alright.
due to the new deal inked
That's it
between
for this
Disney and
stream. Fuck
Sony
y'all
last
niggas,
year.
man.
Marvel Studios will continue to